allow me to take this singular honor to invite you, our chief guest, to come and address this congregation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brother Headmaster, our MC for the evening, the Chairman Board, and all the invited guests, the teaching staff and the non-teaching staff, the old boys, who are many here, and fellow Uganda people, and then to the mighty young Ibasco students. Good evening. Ibasco oye? Ibasco oye? I would have used the other name we used to have here, but I will not use it, whereby it happens to be one of the names of the teams. By the names Assistant Inspector General Police Bamunoba Ubaldo. I happen to work with the Uganda Police, and I work as the Chief Political Commissar. You may be wondering whether this refers to politics, and it's beyond, well, it is politics, but beyond that. It's the politics of managing society, managing the institution, but also managing the people. Management in a way of encouraging the people, the public, to work with the police to bring about law and order, but also to maintain a healthy relationship, because as one legend once said, in the names of Sir Alex Peel, that the police is the public and the public is the police. So we have got to work together to ensure that we bring about law and order. And so it's my pleasure being here this evening for a come back home. To come back and reminisce of the good old days we had here. It's now 33 years when I was last here. So I'm imagining you here, how you may be saying, this is a very old man. Right? Yes, I'm very old. Imagine 33 years here. Remember, I'm even older than some of your parents, your fathers and mothers. I slept first in Cranes, then I went to Cobb, and completed my A level. Then I went for further studies, and here I am. Thank you, the president of the league, the school management, who invited me to come and witness this memorable occasion, to celebrate with you as we climax our grand finale. When I was contacted, I had a mixture of feelings. One, I wanted to come. But two, I was not very sure whether I would have the time to come and attend this occasion. So I kept the person who was in touch with me on hold for close to a month to be sure that I would be able to attend this day. It was, I think, about 1 week ago when I confirmed that I would be able to attend, and I put it on my schedule, on my program, to ensure that I attend this occasion. Thank you very much, Mr. Alex, the president of the league, for having been in touch with me and ensuring that I come for this occasion. I thank the organizers, first of all, because it takes a lot to organize such a great and memorable function. I happened to have gone through several schools, one of them being Chitab Seminary, and I was attending the league that they were organizing. Very, very fantastic. I've been attending Jovok League. Marvelous. Ibanda Secondary had not started organizing the leagues. And we were like, but what happened to Ibanda Secondary? How come other schools are organizing and Ibanda Secondary is not doing the same? But thank God, those who had to nurse this idea and ensure that we also get into this kind of arrangement to be at par. You know, it's not all about yourself and what you do, but also what others do and you think they're doing better, and then you're able to copy. So this is a great, great idea. And as you very well know, that it's not about the sports gala, it's not about the league, it's about the participation. It's about the benefits that come with it. There is networking, there is catching up with old friends, there is bonding, where you have different generations. Imagine the generations of the 1990s meeting with the 2020 generations. This creates a very big bond, and in a sense, it enhances our oneness as one entity of the people who have gone to Ibanda Secondary, who have known each other and continue to know each other. And so this becomes very, very great. This is the climax of the 3 seasons so far. And they've told us that more seasons are being arranged. This should not stop here. Mr. President and your team, as you promised, will continue to have these seasons so that we can continue seeing the bonding. We can continue seeing how people enjoy. We can continue seeing the name of our school getting higher and higher. I'm very sure that this league, this kind of occasion, is not about Ibanda Secondary, is not stopping here, but is world over and everywhere to know that Ibanda Secondary School exists and it has such great talents. This kind of arrangement helps to build social capital, making new friends and tapping into this kind of friendship. I'm very certain that many OBs happen to meet under such arrangements, and who knows, maybe someone, some kind of benefit in one way or another. And so we continue to ensure that this happens year in, year out for our reputation and visibility. This day was preceded by so many activities. Yesterday you had the Careers Day. I'm very certain that you got so many professionals who talked to you, who guided you. You can have your clear path paved for the future. You must have benefited a lot, the students, and therefore we thank the organizers for that arrangement. There was charity which was extended to the old sisters. Colleagues, it's more blessed to give than to receive. Having mobilized ourselves to give back to the old nuns was a charitable act, but which at the end pays off, because when you give, you are rewarded eternally. The donation of the textbooks, equipping our library. Please, the students, take advantage of this. Read these books. Let them not rot in the shelves. You find some textbooks in the library covered with dust. I shouldn't expect that from you. Read them, tap into the knowledge. I'm very certain you will not regret. The recognition of those who have contributed to our well-being and to the good well-being of this school. A very, very charitable act, and it's a good habit to learn to give back. Teacher Raymond was here when I was here. And is very deserving for you to be thanked for the work well done. Narabako ebarize nkoni nazo mukama simwe ko wazibatire zikabihamu abomugasho. So these activities were really in order, otherwise we would have come here, we kick our balls and off we go. But it was beyond that. To the participants throughout the season, in the previous seasons, I should say we are all winners. Whether it is Team Enshega, whether it is under 14, it was not about who is winning. We are all winners. Because in this, we have learnt. We have exercised. We very know that sports is beyond kicking the ball, is beyond athletics. But rather, it trains the mind for your mental faculty, but also it teaches us the spirit of competition and resilience, which is applicable outside the football field. So if we've gotten this through our participation, then we cannot say that those who have not taken the trophy are losers and the other ones are winners. We are all winners. Why the games? Why must we have these activities? I talk about the common adage which says that work without play made who? I think you all know this. Work without play made who? John Jack? Edar? So, if we can come here and play and exercise, we break the monotony of the books, we break the monotony of the work that we do, we break the boredom, the daily routine, and get into this. But to the students, this also helps you to exercise your bodies outside the classroom. There is also another saying. I now take you to Latin. Mens sana in corpore sano. Do you click that? Mens sana in corpore sano. This simply means a healthy mind in a healthy what? A healthy what? A healthy body. So when you exercise, you are making your mind fit by ensuring that the body that carries your mind is also what? Fit. So, is there any losing? You must have a healthy body to have a healthy mind. Not only for the students, but for me and you outside class, outside our daily routine. Sports builds character. We saw teams competing against each other. We saw people pushing each other here and there. This trains you to have a character that is habitable for the human person, that you can be defeated and still maintain your humanity. Of course, talking about the fitness, the agility that you benefit in all this. Sports builds discipline. We very know this, that as you compete, you're trained to be disciplined, to respect your opponent, and ensure that you all leave the field when you are healthy. Sports promotes a spirit of competition. When I talk about competition, I mean positive competition. You know, competition can also be negative. In Ibana we talk about okuroga abanyibana no mukimanyi ekyo. Tukwe nguni nkuroga ninkora ki? Abo kuba ine sente. Now that is stupid competition. Work hard to be where the other one is. Okay? So sports promotes that, and so it's very, very beneficial. We learn to accept defeat, but at the same time, how to celebrate victory positively. When you are defeated, do you die? Pardon? Do you kill yourself because you are defeated? I saw the under 14 bowing down. That's what sports is all about. But also victory. Yes? Yeah, under 14. You exhibited maturity. Bravo. So, I'm saying sports also teaches you how to celebrate victory positively. Therefore, when they win, they celebrate in a way of killing themselves. Because you have accomplished in a certain field, you take to drinking, and the end result, you sit on the steering, you don't reach your destination. Drink, driving. You get out, celebrate carelessly, you indulge in unnecessary behavior, you end up losing your life. Someone says, now that I've won this, I've gotten a good job, I should get someone to warm me throughout the night. Goes for unprotected sex. Huh? With a certain lady he has picked around. The end of it is acquiring sickness, diseases. That is celebrating victory, but in a negative way. Sports doesn't teach us that. Sports is a career. It's a what? We very know that sportsmen and ladies are some of the richest guys we have around. In the police, we had some of our police officers competing in athletics. Do you remember Kiprotich? You need to go where he comes from, Kapchorwa. Right? Which other sportsmen do you know? Huh? The Messis, the Ronaldinos, right? Who? Eh? Okay, all those ones you know. We may not enumerate them today. They are living life big because of sports. And so, if you can make a career out of this, so that your sports doesn't end here. And so, as we climax the season 3, let's keep up the spirit and ensure that this continues for more and more seasons. To the students, let's learn how to integrate studies with sports because of the benefits I've talked about. Mr. President of the league, you need more support for the other seasons that are upcoming. On my own behalf, I promise to keep supporting you in any way possible to ensure that these seasons move on smoothly. And therefore I call upon the OBs represented by Council Ambrose here that let's support this cause. Let's do whatever it takes to ensure that it goes on smoothly and every year in, year out. Let's keep the banner of our school higher and higher and higher. Now, the students, as I wrap up, I have a word or two for you. I think this is, Brother Headmaster, we congratulate you and your staff for, you can't imagine that you can't know that the students are here. If it was our days, either we would have already left or it would be total confusion. But I can see they are still here, calm, listening and following attentively. Now, keep it up. I was told now you are called gentlemen, right? You are called what? Pardon? Pardon? Gentlemen. I can testify to that because I've seen you that you've behaved all through since I came here. Keep up the discipline. You very well know discipline is key that will take someone who is indisciplined. Whether you want to be a lawyer, whether you want to be a banker, a doctor, I don't think there is any profession that will take you up. And discipline begins now. Allow me to say that if we can recall our days, those who are indisciplined in school, who are always rioting, beating colleagues, you can't trace them up. They are not anywhere in life. So keep up the discipline. 2, think about what you want to be in the future. You want to be a career police officer like me? It begins now. To say, I'm destined to being a career police officer, and therefore I must have the courage, the resilience that it takes. I must have the discipline. The police is a disciplined force. You not bring your sagare, you not bring your whatever you can talk about and you say you thrive. If you want to be a teacher, I don't. And so you must think about it now and know what you want to be. Be purposeful. Don't come here at Ibasco, you go to class, Form 1, Form 2, Form 4, study harder and know where you are heading to. Have a sense of dedication. Dedication towards your books, dedication towards a brighter future. If you don't get dedicated, be very certain that proceed your education. If you don't proceed with education, well, there is a saying that so and so never went to school, but he's okay. It may not be. I call upon you to be patriotic. This is the zeal and the dedication and the love for your country. Unless you love your country, you cannot love yourself, you cannot love your family. Our country is our motherland, and it is that love that will prepare you to build a better Uganda. In cases where riots are going on, people are burning roads. Is that being patriotic? People are burning cars belonging to institutions, taxes to buy again another car. If you destroy roads, the government must get taxpayers' money to reconstruct the roads. You burn such a school, it will be your parents to rebuild it, or else we are all losers. So that spirit of patriotism and the love for your country. Respect, lastly, for authority. Learn to respect the teachers, the head teacher and all below him. Learn to respect the head boy and the entire council. Let's learn to respect hierarchy, to respect administration, to respect the school council, and there we shall call ourselves winners. That's a piece of advice I can give you. Continue to love Uganda Secondary. Continue to promote the name of Uganda. Uganda Secondary has produced great men outside there, and therefore would love to see the name being held higher and higher. The last two. ate kati kyengenda ogamba kiyamba mmwe tekiyamba nze. Don't say ah. Okay? Okay, you will tell me whether it will not help you. One, I have some gifts to give out. I want to support the president of the league for this mobilization and organization. I have 1 million here for the league. Thank you for the mobilization. However, there is also some other contribution I'm making towards the diamond complex. Also, I'm making 1 million as a contribution. So, Brother Headmaster and the President, you can come and receive this because it is all one. And then we shall be supporting as time goes on. As we start this project, we shall be giving more support. So this is 1 million for the President and 1 million for the Jubilee Complex. Yes. Otherwise, thank you for the good work. And to the students, and you are saying, ah, I'm giving you a bull. Brother Headmaster, I will direct you how to get the bull. I have a small farm around. You'll pick the bull and slaughter it for the students. I say this for God and my country. I congratulate you for having finished the 3rd season of our league and wish for more and more seasons to be organized per Aspera and Astra.